Hey love, there's something I need to share with you. Something raw, real, and heavy on my heart. I know what I'm about to say might sound unbelievable, maybe even impossible to understand. And I can't blame anyone for doubting it if I were to say it out loud. Still, here I am, standing in this vulnerable space, hoping for just a few minutes of your time to hear me out. I don't take this lightly because putting my thoughts and emotions into words feels like walking a tightrope over an ocean of uncertainty, but I'm choosing courage over fear right now. It's not easy to admit this because the truth I'm about to reveal isn't just a fleeting thought. It's something that has lived inside me for a long time, growing heavier with each passing moment. Even now, as I try to find the right words, I can feel the weight pressing down, making me question if I should just keep it buried. But the thing is, I can't do that anymore. I've carried this for far too long, hoping it would somehow fade away, but instead, it's only become harder to ignore. So here I am, choosing honesty over silence, no matter how uncomfortable or messy it may get. I'm asking you to listen, not to judge or fix anything, but simply to be present as I let this truth spill out. I know it's a lot to ask, and I don't take that for granted. All I want is to be heard because carrying this in silence has become too much to bear. So please, just hear me out. This is something I've been holding back for a long time, and it's finally time to let it go. The truth is, I'm not happy with my current partner, and that's one of the hardest things I've ever had to admit. It's not something I ever imagined I would say out loud because I always believed love and relationships should just work if you try hard enough. But here I am, facing this painful realization that I can't keep pushing down. I don't take this lightly. It's not just some fleeting thought or a moment of frustration. It's a deep, lingering truth that I've been carrying for some time. My heart knows it, even if my mind keeps trying to convince me otherwise. There's this constant inner battle where logic tells me to stay, to be grateful for what we have, but my heart keeps whispering that I'm not where I'm supposed to be. We've had our moments, no doubt. There have been laughs, shared dreams, and times when everything felt right. But deep down, there's this persistent void that I can't ignore no matter how much I try. This isn't about blame or pointing fingers. It's not about saying my partner is a fault or that I'm perfect. It's just the reality of where I am right now, emotionally and mentally. I've tried everything to push these feelings aside, convincing myself that with time, patience, and effort, things would improve. I wanted to believe so badly that love could fix everything, but the truth keeps resurfacing like a wave that refuses to calm. The reality is that I'm not living the life I truly want. I'm existing in a space where fulfillment feels out of reach, and it's quietly eating away at me day by day. I can't ignore this anymore. It's time to face it honestly. This isn't just about dissatisfaction or frustration. It's about honesty, both with myself and with you. I've realized that I can't keep living in denial or pretending everything is perfectly fine when deep down, it's not. For a long time, I convinced myself that things would magically work out if I just stayed quiet and pushed through. But that kind of thinking has only left me feeling more trapped and disconnected. Now, I've reached a point where I have to face the truth head-on, no matter how uncomfortable or difficult it may be. I understand this might come as a shock. It's not easy to hear, and honestly, it's even harder for me to say. I don't expect anyone, not even you, to fully understand what I'm going through right now. But I knew I had to speak up because keeping this buried inside was starting to weigh heavily on my heart and mind. Pretending wasn't helping anyone. It was only delaying the inevitable. The truth is, my heart deserves peace, and so does my partner. We both deserve to live in a space where happiness isn't something we have to chase endlessly or pretend to have when it's not truly there. That peace might only come by facing some hard truths and making decisions that neither of us ever expected to face. But I believe honesty is the first step toward finding clarity. This is me, finally being honest and letting go of the weight I've carried for too long. I don't know exactly what the path forward looks like, but I'm hoping that by sharing this, I can start to find a way to move forward. Thank you for listening. It truly means more to me than I can fully express. Let's take a moment to talk about your finances. The financial reading I'm sharing with you speaks of a powerful and life-changing shift coming your way. This isn't just a small improvement. It's a time of great repayment for everything you've lost and all the challenges you've endured. Imagine money and prestige flowing to you naturally and effortlessly, washing away any doubts or hesitation you may have felt in the past. In their place, you will find clarity, confidence, and a renewed sense of direction. One of the key aspects of this transformation is personal growth. You will either master a brand new skill or advance even further in a skill you already have. As you do, you'll naturally attract opportunities and people who genuinely value your talents and contributions. These connections and chances will bring both financial harmony and the recognition you rightfully deserve, solidifying your path to long-term success and stability. The secret to unlocking this incredible blessing lies in your self-worth and the energy you choose to carry. Be mindful to avoid falling into the traps of self-sabotage and disbelief. Those thoughts only serve to drain your energy and hold you back from reaching your full potential. Instead, focus on putting in consistent effort, but without the heavy burden of insecurity. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. You are already enough, and your efforts are more than worthy. Trust that your physical and financial needs will be met, even if it hasn't always felt that way in the past. What you've lost will come back to you tenfold, bringing abundance and peace. This waiting period wasn't a punishment or a sign of failure. It was preparation for this next, incredible chapter in your life. Stay confident, work with focus and diligence, and watch as everything aligns beautifully in your favor.